Łudzinika.
BrAvO's aggression a little bit less consistent, I guess, because if you can snipe the Warp Prism, it's like sniping the Pylon in the olden days, you know, in Heart of the Swarm.
Sure.
But now it's just, if you can get the Warp Prism, the Pylon is way too slow now. So I just like that dynamic.
Now going into our next match, it's Hush against BrAvO. And we're going to have to see, you know, what exactly we're going to be getting here from these two players. It looks like right now, BrAvO, a lot of confidence here from Samsung. But again, you know, best of one, guys. Anything can happen.
Yeah, and the interesting thing about these two players is Hush is mainly a PvP sniper. And look at this.
Oh my God. It's the Korean casters against the foreign casters.
Oh, man.
There's a second match going on over here. Let's see what happens. I'm not going to lie. I might as well have just thrown a dart at a board. I have no idea who's going to win this. I just went for Hush.
It's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to guess, man.
Okay, our map is Ulrena. Let's do this. Hush versus BrAvO. And we are on. Over here is Hush. And in the bottom left, in the blue, is BrAvO.
BrAvO going to start with the early depot out here to block this.
We've seen a lot of people mess around with this, and I think it's better than it is worse. I mean, I still don't have a firm opinion on it, especially for the first depot. I don't think there's anything wrong with blocking it off at some point in time. I don't know if it's great to do with your initial structure. Now, I guess he makes a barracks next to that. Is that the play?
No, I think it's just to block off any adepts that may come across.
No, but what I'm getting at is, like, where does he make his next... oh, no, he goes for quick command center, I guess.
Yeah. Not sure where the
Oh,
SCV
get
going.
wrecked! Get wrecked, probe!
He waited
Did you see that probe?
Yeah. That was so cool by BrAvO, actually. He waited until the probe was about to get next to that supply depot and obviously saw it on the mini-map and just went for that. This SCV is really sneaky, man.
Oh, my God.
There's
Look
no
what he's going
reason
to
for
do.
him to go all the way around.
Look at this. Yes, there is Valdez. Yes, there is. Oh, no, there isn't. He's going to make the barracks over there.
Well,
I thought he was going to hide a barracks. Sorry, guys. I was so hyped about that, but it did not turn out to be the case.
I think he's just waiting to go for a scout, make sure it goes in and dodges any adepts
you know what?
or anything.
I see why he sends it around, too, because he can check for any kind of weird, like, proxies.
Yeah, there's that, and Hush is not going to see the SCV for a long time. He may even be able to sneak into the main. This is going to get really funky, actually. We get to see if BrAvO wants to reveal it. Looks like he does. Just wants to go for the scout, wants to play it safe.
Yeah, I think he's just checking everywhere to see what he can possibly find. Now it's 3 racks against a one base Protoss, so it's actually going to be up to Hush to try to do some damage very quickly. It does not appear, at least so far, that he is at all interested in making a Nexus. In fact, he's getting a Stargate now.
Yeah, the second the SCV does move away, goes for that Stargate, and the SCV has gone back and checked. Let me make sure he did see that. Yes, he did. And funnily enough, that probe has just been attacking the depot the entire time, so forcing a repair, actually, out of BrAvO early on in this game, but gets no scout.
Well, we're going to go back to traditional rules in Protoss versus Terran. Terran can always figure out a way to fast expand, but Protoss can always figure out a way to screw Terran over for doing that. We'll see if it's going to be the case this time around.
Yep, should be an Oracle coming out here. Second that Stargate does finish.
I think so.
Yeah, there it is. He's got a Nexus coming out behind this. The problem with this depot is it's good against adepts, but not so good against stalkers.
Now, you got to be careful when you're trying to defend against this. Terran has to hold off on 2 different locations. And if he wants to, he can actually come up here and try to combo this whole army together with keeping some of those Marines in the back, because the army together here can possibly take out that depot and actually get up here into the main. So he sees the Oracle. That's a good little alarm there for BrAvO to try to get ready. He is making an eBay, but the eBay's not done. Oh, he gets the depot. Is there a bunker? Can you check for me? Is there a bunker?
I'm checking. Let me see. There's a bunker at the natural.
But it's not in a good location.
Yeah, and not in the main. There's only 3 Marines here at the natural. This is his place to go. Here he goes, getting a bunch of kills already. 3 SCVs to go down.
Looping around now. No second Oracle was made, by the way.
Oh, he got a fleet beacon tasteless.
Tempest time.
Check your clocks, guys. It's Tempest time.
It's Tempest o'clock. Okay, so the reason why you can do this is because you can poke the expansion as well as begin to harass the main with the Tempest. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's going to be very hard. He's identified the build also by BrAvO is very techless build, I guess, if that's the way to say it, where he doesn't get a lot of tech early, he gets just a lot of Marines.
Techless, that's my that's
your arch nemesis.
That would be my newbie half cousin caster Techless, who's just not quite as good. Who's just
oh man.
Techless just had a squeakier voice and was redhead and
poor Techless,
yeah,
man.
Poor Techless, man. He was nothing compared to his older, cooler,
he was
taller
a cool guy.
cousin Tasteless.
Nothing against him, but he just really couldn't stand up to
That's
the real
right.
Tasteless.
That's right. So we have the Tempest now coming out here.
Yeah, that's a nice scan. Identifying what the follow-up is.
Good tagging. He wants to know exactly where the Marines are so he knows how much he can poke. But I think the Tempest, if he just gets it over to the far left, I think he just starts hitting SCVs. And there's not much Terran can do about it. Keep in mind, because he went Command Center first and 3 barracks after that, his tech, especially his starport tech, is going to be a lot later. So the Tempest will just always be out in larger numbers.
Yeah, Tempest coming in here is going for the turret. I'm not sure about that. That can be easily repaired.
I think he needs to hit the workers, man.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he definitely needs to be hitting the workers, that's for sure. He's never going to kill that turret.
Okay, seriously, he needs to target down the SCVs. This is actually bothering me.
He could force a repair, but that's not nearly as much damage as he could get.
What you do, here's how you prioritize it. Okay, there you go. You hit SCVs first. When the SCVs run away, you hit the turret, and then you hit the SCVs that repair the turret. There you go, guys. I've solved it for you.
Yep. We got 2 Tempest out here. By the way, 6 gates. 6 gates behind this.
I thought you said skates. I was like, what?
6 gates.
Skater Protoss. Okay. Well, he's caused a problem. Let's see if this drop can do anything. The Tempest. Okay, that's really bad. That's, you don't
well,
just.
I suppose he's got enough sentries, but not enough to stop a drop.
He's dropping in right over here. Oh, and it doesn't look like Protoss is ready. And there's an Artosis pylon!
Oh, man, that's so unfortunate. We got a bunch of Stalkers warping in. And the Mothership Core is going to get sniped. Oh, boy.
Man.
This drop is wreaking havoc, man. Those Tempests don't have anything compared to these Marines.
Oh, my God. And, I mean, this is Sentries versus Marines. Marines with Medivacs. Although I got to say, the Sentries are doing a little bit better than I actually thought they would. I guess that really highlights how good Guardian Shield is.
Yeah. And is going to eventually push this out, but
13 probes are killed. I think Hush can win with a counter here. Get that thing powered like yesterday, man.
Well, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to come across the map and essentially end BrAvO's life here. I mean, he's got a pylon with a gateway over here, but it has been scouted.
I think you're supposed to bring the Tempest around and hit the front. I'm not sure, though. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it looks like that's what he's doing.
That's not good.
That's the probe, but he's still got the pylon over there.
Yeah, but he's going to warp in and it's going to die. Watch.
Wow. Uh-oh. Unlucky Widowmine unburrowing at the wrong time. But yeah, you're right. He's just going to siege over here, going to tag a bunch.
I think he can actually do this. I think he can do this. Let's see, though. The force fields have to be pretty damn good. Better than that.
Energy there on those sentries.
Pulls the SCVs. It's time to pull back his Protoss here.
Really nice force fields. A huge portion of that Terran army is behind the force fields, but now it does go down, and that Tempest is taking a lot of damage.
He's going to lose that one Tempest, it looks like, and it does go down. More Stalkers being warped in here. That Widowmine really helped out with those warpins. And it looks like we should see BrAvO come in here and possibly win this game. Supply right now 52 to 89.
Yeah, he's taken out nearly the entire army of Hush. Look at the army supply, 66 to 12. This is simply a regroup and attack again, especially while that Protoss army is out on the map, and just try to end the game here.
Okay, I gotta say, there's a lot of miss here on both sides. But I think ultimately, BrAvO is just doing a better job. This death ball is gonna be too much, and we should be seeing Hush tap out as we go on into. No, what am I saying actually? Because yeah,
GG.
That's it. GG, BrAvO wins, and therefore Samsung wins. Congratulations, Samsung, and a great game. Whoa! Intense drinking. Whoa.
Calm down, BrAvO.
BrAvO
Really
won in all of the Powerade. Okay, great game there. And that was actually quite an interesting endgame.
Yeah.
Congratulations, BrAvO. I was really impressed with that. So Samsung beat CJ. That's pretty huge. 3-1.
A lot of it came down to Hero not essentially doing his job against Reality. The big upset, Reality able to take that win. BrAvO knows it. BrAvO saying, hey, I was able to do my job here. So were you, Reality. Good job. And it really came down to that one drop. Hush really just missed that one. The drop comes in, kills the pylon, kills the probes, almost all of the army.
Losing that pylon there was pretty big. Also, the force fields were not exactly perfect back there. He didn't have a good place to warp in. The Widow Mines were doing damage as the other warp-ins occurred. Yeah, also, there were a couple other weird moments there. Like when Hush didn't quite go for the SCVs immediately, he was like shooting that turret for what seemed like forever.
Yeah, that, and he brought the Tempest all the way back to his main base when the drop was occurring. I feel like he had to rely on warp-ins there, but maybe he thought his army was going to lose and he needed the Tempest. But he could have done so much damage with those Tempests and maybe stayed in the game at least instead of going for the all-in.
Guys, we're only halfway done today. We have another match here. That's going to be coming up in a little bit. Here are your results for today so far.
Yeah, Bill able to take that win over Solar. Doing a nice job there. I feel like that was an upset as well, but you called it tasteless, got that prediction in. And then Dear Reality and BrAvO get 3 in a row.
And big upset there with Hero losing that game too. Kind of a weird day for CJ. It was nice to see Biel play well, but Ragnarok, Hero, and Hush, I got to say, really D- performance.